Respected elders, esteemed guests, brothers and sisters, Jai Sai Ram. It's a great honor to join this national celebration to mark the birth centenary of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, whose life was and remains a living testament to divine love, selfless service, and the unity of all faiths, as you saw in the procession that started our ceremony today. First and foremost, I offer our collective gratitude to Pratap Pai, the entire organizing committee, and especially all the dedicated volunteers for bringing so many of us together on this Saturday morning to celebrate this significant milestone. 100 years ago, in the quiet village of Puttaparthi, a light was born. A light that would come to illuminate hearts and homes across continents. That light was Sri Sathya Sai Baba, who declared his life's mission at the age of just 14, not as the founding of a new religion, but as the revival of righteousness or dharma and the reawakening of divinity within every human being. Throughout his life, Baba reminded us in simple yet transformative words, and you've heard it, and I think you'll keep hearing it throughout today. Love all, serve all. Help ever, hurt never. In those few words lies the essence of all spiritual wisdom. The call to live in harmony, to transcend narrow identities, and to see the same divine spark in every being. Swami's teachings were never bound by scripture or sect. He espoused a universal message. Again, as you've heard, he taught that the 5 human values of truth, right conduct, peace, love, and nonviolence are the foundation of a meaningful life. He often said, there is only one religion, the religion of love, one caste, the caste of humanity, one language, the language of the heart, and one God, he is omnipresent. These were not mere ideals, they were the principles on which he built an entire enduring movement of service and transformation. From that humble beginning in Puttaparthi, the Sri Sathya Sai organization has grown into a global movement, as you've heard, spanning more than 120 countries. It stands as a shining example of spirituality translated into service. And you saw in that powerful video the scope and the breadth of the service that is being undertaken in the United Kingdom. Consider the magnitude of the global impact. The Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences provides world-class healthcare, absolutely free of cost, to millions who might otherwise never see the inside of a hospital. The Sri Sathya Sai drinking water projects have brought pure, life-giving water to entire regions in India, transforming the daily lives of millions in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. The Sri Sathya Sai educational institutions, guided by the principle of education in human values, nurture students not only for careers, but for character, producing citizens of conscious compassion, and competence. These are not monuments of stone or steel. They are monuments of love in action, love that serves without expectation, love that heals without discrimination, love that uplifts without condition. My own personal connection with the Sri Sathya Sai organization stretches back several generations of my family. We were first introduced to Swami by Dr. Dhirubhai Gadhia, who many of you will know. We had the honor of receiving Baba in Uganda during his first and only trip overseas in 1968. This was a unique moment when our whole family received Swami's personal blessings. So it was perhaps no surprise that my grandfather helped Mr. and Mrs. Sitaram establish the very first Sai Center in the UK in Pinner, with our whole family roped into this collective effort. Some of my earliest childhood memories, like the previous speaker, were attending Balvikas. That was a character-defining and building period, which has helped shape my own life journey and values. Today, we have come full circle, with my own children and nieces attending Sathya Sai education classes, and my mother, my wife, and sister-in-law all serving as voluntary teachers. So, 4 generations connected to the Sathya Sai movement. Today is therefore also an opportunity to acknowledge the strong legacy by our forebears and the many elders and pioneers present, and I can see many sitting in the front row who I've worked with. As Sir Isaac Newton said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." All of us have benefited from standing on their shoulders, and we owe them a huge debt of gratitude. And speaking of legacy, though Baba left his physical form in 2011, his presence continues to guide and inspire millions. His life was his message, a message that calls each of us to make our own lives messages of truth, peace, and service. In this centenary year, we are not only commemorating 100 years since his birth, we are celebrating 100 years of awakening hearts, 100 years of seva, and 100 years of faith in the divinity of humankind. Let us remember that the true tribute to Baba is not in words or ceremonies, but in action. Again, as we heard from Brother Chudasama in his earlier remarks, in carrying forward his mission of love and service in our own communities. As he said, "Hands that help are holier than lips that pray." So let each act of kindness we perform, each life we touch, be our offering at his lotus feet. As we reflect on this remarkable centenary and his radiant legacy, let us reaffirm our commitment to the ideals he embodied: universal love, selfless service, and faith in the unity of all creation. May we, in our own small ways, continue to spread the light that he ignited, so that every home, every heart, and every nation may one day echo with his timeless message: love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.